All right, what up? Things I hate part 2. You know, let's just get straight into it. So, I have it on the list here. Um, when you go to Chick-fil-A, right, and Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, any sort of drive-through, and they forget a straw, it's like, what the F, my guy? Like, I already paid for food. I got my food, and I'm a big food. I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big back, right? I get my food, and I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to take fries out, and I notice, like, let's say it's McDonald's or something, there's no straw. And then my mom has to turn around, and in the future, I'm gonna be driving, and I have to turn around and be like, give me a straw. And some people will be like, oh, just drink out the cup. No, I don't wanna take off the lid because usually when you go to a fast food place, sorry, my lip was bleeding a second ago. When you go to a fast food place, the cups are like, they're filled to the brim with ice and the juice or the soda or whatever drink you got. They're filled to the very tippity top brim. Sometimes they're filled above it and they just cap it off with the plastic lid. I need the straw, so I have to go back and get it. And it's like, it's so dumb because then you have to get back in line and inconvenience other people. I'm like, Chick-fil-A, they got their 5-star customer service, some nice ass people for no reason. Yet, look confused, they look confused. Not really confused, but more so like they're all that nice when you order food and make them sit out in this hot ass heat. Make you order the food and then they forget a straw and be like, oh yeah, can we get a straw? And they just annoyingly hand you the straw. I'm like, Chick-fil-A, come on now. Some weird stuff like that. The next one, when people in my family are being hypocrites about everything they say. For example, me and my sister, we argue a lot. That's normal. Sibling, I have 2 siblings, and we argue a lot. And I always argue with my mom too. Me and my mom, we might look the same, but we basically disagree on everything in life. I mean, we still didn't kill each other yet, so, and we don't plan on to, which is great. But that's besides the point. When they're being hypocrites, I know my sister is not talking. Okay, I don't care if people roast me for this. I'm 17. I don't have a job yet, and I don't have a driver's license. I'm gonna work on that by the time I turn 18 in January. By the time I turn 18 in January, I'm already gonna get my passport filled out. And then, when that is all said and done, I really want to learn how to drive, but my mom has just been slow on that. Never, like, grab the keys, be like, let's go. Let's go drive, because I want to drive first before I get a job. Because if I could drive first of all, my dad said he's going to give me his car. And that sounds awesome. And I want to drive to my own job, drive to interviews, drive here, drive there. Like, I want the responsibility of having a car. You know what I'm saying? I know my sister who's, dang, I be forgetting her age. My sister's 12, about to be 13, right? I know she's not talking, be like, oh, you don't have no job, you don't have nothing. I'm like, can you think before you say something and realize that you're also don't have a job and also don't drive either? And my sister is always getting on me about something about my sister is that she wants to one up me about driving. She's like already like kind of learned and stuff. Me, I'm scared of driving. I'm scared of driving. I'm scared of getting behind the wheel. I'm from New York. We don't drive. We take buses and trains. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like if I keep driving through my whole life, I probably will die in a car crash because I can totally see how common it is. When I ride a bike, I'm already clumsy as it is, but it's like driving that just equals disaster. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't come at me being like, oh yeah, you don't have nothing like that, but neither do you, like, or my sister being like, oh yeah, you didn't say bless you when I sneezed. You don't say it to me either. What? Ain't that a bitch? Anyway, next one. Oh, This one is this one's a little gaming one. When your controller runs out of battery, specifically for PS5 players, to the people that play, you know, games with a controller, a USB controller on PC, they don't have to worry about this. Like, that's plugged in. It's not wireless. People with a wireless controller could probably relate to this, but PS5 has this little issue. It says that your controller is low on battery, but it does not say that. It does not say that it's about to die. Every other device ever I've seen reminds you, yeah, your device such and such is literally about to die. It's literally about to turn off by itself. The PS5 controller, bro, it tells you that when it does it. And I can't tell you the amount of times I have to grab my sister's controller over here, this red one, because I can't reach down and grab the cable. It's right here, actually. I can't reach down and grab this cable. I have to bend over, pause, and grab this cable. You know what I'm saying? And plug it into the white controller mid-game. And that's going to tie into the next thing I hate, you know? But it's like, just a little bit of an inconvenience. It's not something really I hate. It's just something I dislike because it's a bit of an inconvenience. And also, it can make me panic sometimes, especially if I'm playing Elden Ring, which is going to be another thing I hate next. Thing I hate number 4, the fact that Elden Ring and some of these online, quote-unquote online games, from most of From Software's games, except for Sekiro for some reason, probably because it doesn't have an online mode. Just because your game has an online mode does not mean that if I'm playing offline mode, which I do play Elden Ring on offline mode most of the time, does not mean that people playing offline mode, literally, like, the mode is offline, meaning that it is impossible for people, like online people. I cannot see messages. I cannot multiplayer. The little multiplayer thing does not pop up. It's impossible for me to interact with anybody because I'm on offline mode. So when I click, I'm playing, right? When I click this button right here, see that button right there? You know what I'm saying? That button. If I click that button, or I click this button, you know, pause the game, please. Like, because here's a little story. I was playing Elden Ring, and I was in Castle Ensis in the DLC. I don't really like that location because the enemy placement, and for some reason the enemies hit harder than the people in the Shadow Keep. Tell me why. Well, I actually know why. I'm an idiot and I forgot to charge my controller because I'm lazy. When it gives me a warning, and that's my last warning. When it says, oh yeah, your controller's about to die, you know, plug it in. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that later, and I forget. My controller died mid-game, and nothing even popped up saying, oh yeah, your controller died. So I didn't know, so I was just still clicking buttons while some Mesmer soldier was whooping my ass and shit. I didn't die. I actually ran over, got the red controller. I turned it on, and I saved myself. And I'm like, yo, I don't know why that guy stopped attacking for like a whole 2 seconds, but he gave me an opening. But I don't get why some games out there don't have a pause. I'm like, it's the best games that be having just a pause thing. You could just pause the game when you click the pause. Bro, in Elden Ring, oh my god. And like From Software game, but Elden Ring mainly because I play that the most. It's like I could be in a catacomb. Like, one time my mom called me to get something for her. Her back was hurting, and I had to run down there to get something. Gotta go do something real quick. I was in a catacombs. I was in the catacombs where, like, if you play the DLC, you know what I'm talking about. It has like these 2 eyes and they shoot Deathblight at you. And I hid behind some pillar. I made sure that there was no enemies. Also, Elden Ring, good job. It tells you very well if an enemy's aggroed onto you. When you see your stamina actually draining and you see all your health and your FP pop up, something is aggroed to you and is making its way to you. You know, bro, I didn't die or anything, but it was like I was just panicking. I was like helping my mom, pick something up, and I was running with the thing because it's like I could be dead up there. And the catacombs in this DLC, I don't like them. I don't like how long they are. I don't like how packed, or not necessarily packed, but packed with important items, but yet so long and weirdly difficult to explore, and packed with those dumb lion head imps that pogo stick their big ass sword to you. It just sucks. But yeah, I don't like the fact that you can't pause, so I literally have to go in a corner and hide to do whatever. That's my pause in Elden Ring. Going in a corner and hiding away from any enemies. And ensuring that none of them can aggro to me, because if they can, I'm dead as hell. Alright, next one is a bit of an OCD thing I have. I cringe when I see this, either on my mom's phone or my sibling's phone. I understand we use our phones a lot, but please, people, you don't even have to wipe it with the Clorox wipe. Just please wipe your screen. I cringe when I see like sweat and like fingerprints all over the phone screen. I cringe when I see that. I cringe when I see that shit. It's like it's nasty, and I can picture how I'm gonna hold the phone. And also, I used to have an Android before I had an iPhone right now. And Androids, the thing about them, their screens were like glass, or like a really, really thin glass. And for some reason, when the screen was sweaty, it would actually, I would be playing games on stuff. When the screen was sweaty, it would actually like I don't know the word, it would actually touch the screen for you. For example, some buttons would click that you don't press because the sweat, the very sweat is pressing on it. But clean your screens, please. Just literally grab like a cloth shirt, something soft, a little like I get to see my room. Where's it at? No, I'm in the way. The little fluffy blanket right there. I have a little fluffy blanket, a little faux fake leather. I mean, not fake leather, fake fur blanket. Just wipe it on it. Just like, this is the phone. Just wipe it on it. Just get the sweat and the finger stains off of it. Phone screens are already dirty as it is, but like, I could barely even use my phone if I see it like that. It's a bit of a OCD, just like germophobic thing. That's totally fine. The next one is a school related. This is a long video. This is my longest video yet. That's crazy. When you're in the lunch line at school, this goes for all high schoolers, elementary schoolers, middle schoolers. Listen up. And maybe not really Chick-fil-A, or if you're at Walmart or Target or anywhere with like a checkout and it's like one person doing the scanning, or even at a self-checkout, when the person in front of you has so much shit, has so much stuff, that it takes minutes, feels like ages, for them to just ring themselves up and pay for all that. Bro, at school, schools be having snacks and a bunch of other unhealthy foods they be having that you have to pay for. Some people took advantage of that and are more foodies than me. They bring $10 and everything is $1, so they could get 10 bags of chips for $10, which is ridiculous. $10 for some lunch money. $5 is already expensive, but $10 for some lunch money. They be having like pizza at the school. They be getting like 3 slices of pizza, 4 bags of chips, 2 yogurts, 2 ice creams, and it's like, the lunch lady has to like count all that, and they gotta put their lunch number in, and they gotta they gotta give them all that money, and they gotta put it in the thing. They don't give them no receipt, no nothing, and it's like, it don't take that long, but oh my god, when you're in a lunch line of all things, where I'm standing in a lunch line with my food, I have a person here and a person there, people behind me waiting to get in the line I'm in, and I have a guy right here, just taking forever. Like, I'm like, oh my god. And if you're at Walmart, it'd be like a family of 4, usually Hispanic, because we like to buy food. We like to buy our rice, our beans, our chicken, our seasonings, all that. they be having their one cart overflowing with stuff, and I'm like, we sit there for what feels like hours. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. I hate that. I hate that we have to wait for other people. Thank God self-checkout is a thing, and self-checkout is still not really, it doesn't really fix the problem. It helps it, but it doesn't really fix it. You know, there's still people that be walking, ringing themselves up to self-checkout with 2 carts worth of stuff, and it's like, you can just come back and get that stuff. Or like, why me, of all people, that have to wait directly behind them? I'd rather wait at the back of the line and not know what's happening. Ain't that a bitch? And last thing, this one's gonna be kind of short. When parents, my mom or my siblings or anybody in general, when they make you clean something that's already clean, I don't get it. I don't know if I'm tripping, but it's like, why are you making me clean a bathroom, a floor that is already clean? Like, I have a carpet floor. Pretty sure you guys saw. I have a carpet floor. I have the vacuum it. The vacuum's over there. And I vacuum it usually every 4 days, every 5 days. Or me personally, if I have my own house, and my mom does not understand this for some reason, if I see something that's dirty or see something that's not clean by any means necessary, I clean it. My mom, for some reason, she likes to clean, even though I usually do all the work, but that's a different argument. Like, what was I saying? What was I saying? I'm sorry. It's 12:51 a.m. I'm tired. You probably hear it in my voice. Dang, what was I saying? Well, this is about, like, I'm vacuuming up a floor that's already clean. Oh yeah, my mom she likes to clean this stuff, and I do most of it, but she really glorifies cleaning this new house we moved into. She really glorifies it. She makes it like a top priority. Listen, I understand houses, cars, dishes, kitchens, bathrooms, houses, everything you own that can be cleaned, including the very phone I'm recording this video with, has to get cleaned. I understand cleaning things yourself. You clean yourself more times than you clean your house. You know, so I understand that cleaning stuff is necessary. But I don't understand cleaning things that are already clean. It's literally like taking a shower, waiting 4 hours, and taking another shower. It's literally like brushing your teeth in the morning, eating breakfast, and then brushing your teeth again. I'm like, why are you cleaning something that's already clean? I don't get it. I might be tripping. People might be looking at me like I'm tripping. Like, I might be tripping. I might be, wilding out with this one, because it's like, to me, I don't see it like that. If something is dirty or something that's not clean and that can be cleaned, I'll clean it, including myself. It's just routine about myself. It's just like, you put on your deodorant, or you didn't put enough deodorant last night and you're musty at school, you pull out your deodorant from your bag and use it. Or your lips are chapped, get it straightened, not over apply it. And that also goes for people that, actually, you know what, I'm gonna have another thing I hate. This was super short, but basically the previous one, I just don't get cleaning things that are already clean. Like, if I vacuum my floor and then you tell me to vacuum it again 2 days later, and I look at the floor and it's literally just as clean as it was yesterday, I'm like, it'll just save so much time not cleaning junk often like that. It makes no sense. Next thing I hate, it ties back into the previous one. When people at school over apply the shit out of their perfumes, their colognes, their everything. Mostly girls. I'm not against, having your scent, Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works, put it on. I understand you think it smells good. First of all, I don't find everything that smells good. To me, pumpkin spice is nasty. Not a fan. Pumpkin spice just does not smell good. It smells strong. It smells like chemicals. You know, that probably should be for the hot takes video. But like most of these girls have pumpkin spice. What else? Food flavor, you know, shit like this one girl had like birthday cake flavored perfume with like a little bit of like, but it was like a perfume, like it hit your, like if that stuff got in your eyes it would burn. And it's like, I don't care what your shit smells like, don't over apply it. There's people next to you, around you, that can smell that. It's crazy. I'm in the bus and I don't be seeing them do it. I'm in the bus, and why do the smell of disgusting pumpkin spice hits my nose? I already know they're in their seat. You know, just automated response. It's like a robot that has a command. Boom, arrive to school or end of class. Apply it for everybody to smell. It's BS. So, you know, that was a nice long little things I hate video part 2 of hopefully many. The hot take series, I'm not really having fun with it that much, so yeah. This is my longest video yet. This is gonna be a long one to publish, so you know, it was fun to record. I like making long videos. I really want to make long videos, but you know, most of my thoughts don't be taking this long. So yeah.